Good morning, good day. Hopefully everybody is safe in their room. We're going to sit on the edge of the chair. We're going to get in touch with the hip bones touching the chair. Hopefully it's not too soft. And we're going to start just rocking a little bit forward and back on the tip of the ischial tuberosities, on those bones, on those nails. Just kind of warming up the hip. Ta-tam, ta-tam, pa-pam, pa-pam. Kind of like rocking, nothing major, no big movement, just getting in touch, good. And now we're going to do it right and left, tiny, 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 tiny. Kind of shifting, not even lifting, just warming up the area we're sitting on. And now we're going to warm up the feet that's on the floor with a pa-pam, 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 pa-pam. So it's just the heels, pa-pam, 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 pa-pam. Let's do it again. Pa-pam, 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 pa-pam. Take a deep breath and let it go. And another breath and let it go. And again, just forward and back, right on the tip of the bones. It's not big muscular movement, it's just tick, tack, 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 tack. And now side to side, pack, 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 pack. So it's not my shoulders, it's my hip, 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 hip. Slouch, lift up, and anchor yourself into the sit. Slouch, inhale and lift up, so no wrinkles in here, and anchor yourself into the sit. And slouch, inhale and lift. And anchor yourself so you feel very, very steady. Go ahead and shift your weight a little bit more towards your right side. So your shoulder, your hip, your knee and your foot are anchored into the floor and the left side is kind of hovering over the chair, not having any weight. See if you can lift the left leg. Pa-pam, pa-pam, pa-pam. Pa-pam, 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 pa-pam. So it takes some strength to stay only on the right side. And come back to center. Inhale. Exhale and shift towards the left. So the shoulder is over the hip, over the knee, over the foot. Now the right leg and the hip are kind of like hovering in the air, and we can go pa-pam, 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 and back to center. Shift again to the right. Anchor, find stability, pa-pam, 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 and center. Inhale. Exhale and shift to the left. Find the stability, pam, pa-pam, 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 tap-tam, 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 tap-tam. Center. Inhale. We're going to do just 4 now and shift. Go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift to the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And now shift to the right, and we're going to do 2. 1, 2. Shift to the left. 1, 2. Shift to the right. 1, 2. Shift to the left. 1, 2. Shift to the right. 1, 2. Shift to the left. 1, 2. Shift to the right. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, try. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and rest. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take your chin out. I'll do it on the side. Take your chin out. Bring your chin back in. Take your chin out. Bring it back in. Now, as you go out, are you going straight out or are you going out and up? Because that makes a very big difference in your neck. Out and back or out and up and back. You can even put your fingers and feel. Out and back, out and up and back. And notice what the eyes are doing. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Now we're going to shut the eyes and we're going to do it much slower, and you're going to go within and you're going to try to sense what are your eyes doing when you go forward. What is the vertebra, the 7 vertebrae in your neck are doing when you go forward? So take your time and start gliding forward. What happens in your jaw? What happens with your teeth? Your lower jaw? Your eyes, are they going down or are they going up? And then come back. Take your head out, slowly forward, and come back. And open your eyes for a minute, because the next part you're going to work on your own. If your eyes went up, try taking them down. If your eyes went down, try to take them up. If they stayed forward, try to do something else. If your jaw moved, try to change it. See different combination and how it affects your neck. Because, why am I doing this? We are, in our society, we are looking at the screen, the television, the computer, the book, the telephone, for way longer hours than is good for us, but this is our lifestyle nowadays. So at least let's bring some awareness to it so we can figure out how to do it so it doesn't harm us as much. So we're going to change what you do habitually to something else. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a few minutes to play instead of work hard. Just play at it. So your head is going forward and something else is joining it. What is it that's joining and how? Where is your tongue? If you lower your eyes, does it bring more tension or less tension? If you lift your eyes, does it create more tension or less tension? Good, and rest. And now gently put your fingers behind your neck. And bring your chin slightly down. Back to center and slightly up. And see if you can feel any change. And where is it? Is it at the very top of your neck? Is it in the middle? Can you sense how many vertebrae are moving when you lower your neck, your chin to the neck, and when you lift it back up? And now make it even smaller and see if you can detect a space that's growing between the vertebrae. We have 7 vertebrae in our neck, and when you're lowering the chin down, they should be opening in the back of the vertebrae as the muscles are lengthening in the back of the vertebra towards the back. In the front, they're shortening. Can you find a way to slowly soften and have all 7 of them moving rather than only one? Maybe help even with the tip of your fingers to soften and give those muscles a kind of like encouragement to soften and allow to open up. Good, and rest the elbows, and rest the hands, and try to move the chin gently forward and back now. And notice if it glides a little bit with more ease. Good. Now we're going to take the tip of the nose and we're going to make circles, flat circles, as if the nose is touching a window in the winter, where you can actually make a circle with your nose, where you can see the tracing of it. Are you able to move to the left as much as you're able to move to the right? Don't try to make it very big. Change the direction of the circle. Does it give you any sensation in your ears as you are moving towards them? And one more. And rest. And now glide again with the chin forward and back and forward and back. And see if the gliding is smoother. I hope so. Mine is. Good. And now roll your shoulder in as you allow your hands to go in. The palms of the hands are touching. And roll your shoulder out and allow your arms to go out, and the palms will open away from the body and the shoulders will move backwards and backwards and backwards. As much as it feels comfortable. When shoulder goes in, that's much easier for most of us. The back of your hands are touching, and inhale and exhale and open the palms and turn them backwards and open the chest and allow it all to open, and round the shoulders and allow the hands to go in. The back of the hands are touching and the palms are opening. And maybe the chest is opening, and maybe even your heart, which we don't know anything about that, but it might feel like your heart is opening. What does that mean? And like an acceptance, like freedom, like, wow, fresh breath air. Did I say it right? I can't hear myself. And shoulders in. And palms out and shoulders roll and 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 roll towards the back. And in. And it's okay to give it a stretch and even ask it to go a little bit further, like stretching the envelope. And in with an exhale, and out with an inhale, and in with the exhale, and out with the inhale, and in, and out. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and relax. Let's glide the shoulder up, holding them up there, and drop them down. And lift the shoulders up. Hold it up there. The muscles are short. The first and second trapezius are really short, they're shaking, and let it go, boom. And up, and boom. And up, and boom. And up, and drop it. And up, and drop it. And up, and drop it. And now make circles with your shoulders, going backwards. Only backwards. I'm going to do it to the side. Circle back. Circle back. Circle back. And circle back. Circle one back and the other one back. And one back and the other one back. And allow the spine to start rotating around its own column. So it's not just shoulder and that nothing happens in the center. Allow the spine as much as you can and allow your arms to move. And now do it with the palms up and see if there is a difference. And soften it and rest it. And take a deep breath. And exhale it and slide your chin forward and back. And slide your chin forward and back. And slide your chin forward and back. And slide it forward and slide it back. Good. We're going to shift the weight to the right side. So let's find the edge of the chair, shift to the right, anchor the right foot into the floor, stabilize your knee, get your hip right over, get the shoulder right over. Now what? Lifting the left leg. Take your head towards it. Take your head away from it. Take the head towards it. Take the head away from it. Involve the spine like an accordion that shrinks and open. And shrinks and open. If you cannot lift the leg, then do it without the lifting of the leg, just lifting the hip. So you have different variations on the thing. And rest. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Shift the weight to the left side. I need to move more to the edge. Maybe you need to adjust as well. So shifting to the left, anchor the foot, anchor the knee. Anchor the hip over the knee and the foot and the shoulder over. So don't go too far. Stay in one alignment. And now if you want to lift the leg, lift the leg. If you don't, if you want to leave the foot down, and we are going towards and away, and 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 one more towards and one more away, and it is tiring. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Another deep breath. Exhale. Shift your weight to the right. Anchor the right so you have one line, shoulder, hip, knee and foot. And see if you can lift the leg up. Now lift the leg higher and lower, higher and lower. And see how the spine is moving like an accordion again, and how the head is responding to that movement without you even thinking about it. If you cannot lift the foot, you're still doing the hip. And rest. Take a deep breath. And exhale. And shift your weight to the left. Anchor yourself. Foot, knee, hip, shoulder. Either lift the leg or just support yourself with the toes. And the hip is up and down. And up and down. And allow the ribs to move like an accordion, and allow the vertebrae to shift from right to left, from side to side. And the tiny little muscles that connect vertebra to vertebrae maybe are waking up after a very long slumber. And rest in the center. Inhale. Exhale. And now gently put your hands on the ribs and make the same circle that we did with the nose. Now we're doing with the ribs. Are you circling to the front more than you're circling to the back? Are you circling to the back more than you're circling to the front? What about your sides? And change direction. Can you try, of course you can try, but can you maybe make it smaller and get so the circle is really round? So the same amount that you go towards the back is the same amount that you go to the side and forward. Is your pelvis participating? Try to do it now without the pelvis participating and feel the restriction. Or is there? And I can't even do it without any movement in my pelvis. And rest. Slide your hands forward. Put your fingers underneath your kneecap. Pull your lumbar, your vertebrae back. Allow your head to go down, looking towards your belly button. Anchor the fingers underneath the kneecap, underneath the patella, and pull forward and up, forward and up, forward and up, forward and up, and anchor your sitting bone. And tail towards the back into the chair. And exhale, and round, and soften the neck and soften the chin. Anchor the fingers under and pull, pull, pull like you're trying to get yourself out of a muddy water. Out and out and out and out and out. Look to the right, look to the left, look to the right, look to the left, look to the right, look to the left, and rest. Slide your chin forward and back and forward and back and forward and back, and bring your hands together, lift them up, give yourself a nice stretch, maybe even interlace your fingers, pull up, 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 Release it all. Until next time, be well.